Easy people, welcome back to my channel at Big Steve MCFC. I understand it's been a while. I've had things going on. I know most of you know that my mum's not been too well. Well, she's off the life support machine now. She's been transferred to another hospital in rehab. She's miles better. She's talking. And she's on the way to recovery. So everyone that messaged me about it, that's the update. Anyone that came to see me at the match yesterday, thank you for that. And yeah, let's move on. Crystal Palace at home. We know it's been a nightmare last few seasons, Crystal Palace at home. Before the game, there was a lot of City fans on different channels I seen who were a little bit, scared, especially after Newcastle with St. Maximum, the way he put us under pressure, the way he dealt with Kyle Walker. A lot of people are thinking Zaha, do you know what I mean? He could do the same. I was a little bit confident. I thought we're a different kettle of fish than what we have been the last few years. And then you've got the Pep factor where you're thinking he's not going to let that happen again. Got the news late on at the night time that Zaha was injured, so that was a bonus. Not wishing injury on anyone, obviously, but with him not playing, I think Palace, that's a massive loss for them. Gets there yesterday, stadium full again, bouncing. The new posh bit in the south stand, if you see on my story, we've got up in the world now. We've got a DJ and a bit of a souvenir shop and that and things. So south stand's good. Before the game, atmosphere was building nice. Yeah, people were confident. You look at the lineup, no real major changes. Obviously, Gundogan was out on the bench. Obviously, he's our captain. It was a surprise to see Claudio Gomez, who spent last year on loan at Barnsley, didn't rip up trees. He was on the bench. Ben Knight, the striker, young striker, was on the bench also. So it's kind of concerning when you look when them two players are on the bench, because we've got a few injuries, but we're not overly stacked in the squad department. I know people think Man City's got a massive squad, but we haven't. We haven't at the minute. We've got a lot of youth players making up the bench. Is it a concern? Maybe. I know there's talk on other channels and through pundits that Man City squad's a little bit light. I know we've got a lot of players that can play in different positions, but me personally, I do think we're light. I think we need 1-2 more in there. But listen, I'm not Pep, so it is what it is. But listen, what a fantastic start to the season. We're coming into this game on the back of a 3-3 at Newcastle. We were 3-1 down. Very, very sloppy to be 3-1 down. But we've shown great character, the fight back, and we got 3-3. We should have really won it, really. So the game starts in the worst possible manner. We concede a corner, which shouldn't have been a corner, by the way. The Palace defender elbowed Cancelo in the face. It was a foul. End of story, it was a foul. From the resulting corner, they whip it in. It goes through a body of players. It hits John Stones on the leg, and it bounces in the net. We're 1-0 down. You know what I mean? 4 to 5 minutes into the game, we're 1-0 down against Palace. You could see the atmosphere then just go woof, as if to say, same old City, Palace, we're going to struggle. We controlled the game up to that point. You know what I mean? We were knocking the ball about. We were getting it into Bernardo. Mahrez was getting a lot of play down this right-hand side. He was bringing it down. But I think the frustrating factor for a lot of City fans is when you've got Erling Haaland in the box, you're praying for the players to put the ball in the box because he's there. It's not quite like that at the minute at City. You can see he's making good runs. He's not being found, and then he is being found. And I just think it's going to take time. I think it's going to take time for the players to A, realise that they have got a number 9 in front of them, and B, realise that the ball's fizzed in 90% of the time. If they get a good crossing, this kid's going to find it because he's just all over the place in that box. You look at his heat map yesterday, and it's literally bang. He's in the box all the time. He's waiting and waiting. He's just like a wolf waiting for the scraps. But first half, like you say, we were very, very sloppy. we couldn't. We were just huffing and puffing, in my opinion. Nothing really happening side to side, very limited. Then they get another chance. Yeah. Corner comes in. Or was it a free kick? I can't remember. Anderson, the centre-back, absolutely unmarked, nods it in. 2-0. We're 2-0 down again. Last week we're 3-1 down. This week we're 2-0 down again. I'm like, I can't believe it. There was people around me in the South Stand losing their minds, yeah. And to all them people, yeah, that sent me DMs at half-time, laughing, ha, 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 Big Steve, Man City's in the mud, Man City is shit, 2-0 down, Crystal Palace, your bogey team. And to my good friend Saeed, yeah, we all know him, who tweeted, Manchester City, wow, they are in the mud. That was for you. Never underestimate Manchester City. It's in our DNA now. We're a different animal, yeah? You know the song, we're Man City, we fight till the end. You've seen it at the end of the season, yeah, to win the league. You've seen it last week, 3-1 down, people laughing. We came back. So anyway, we start the second half, we're thinking, we need a goal, we need a goal. Who pops up? Bernardo, Silva, running down the wing, Silva, makes the blue boys sing, Silva, we're all going Istanbul. And he's staying. And yesterday, he pulled us out the shit because he got that ball on that right-hand side. He come across, no one could touch him because he's in the box. And listen, it took a little nick on the way through, but it got us back in the game. Bernardo fired it in, bottom corner. So you're thinking to yourself, right, we're back in it now, 2-1. Yeah, brilliant. And then Pep makes a double sub. He takes off Cancelo and Mahrez, replaces them with Gunda and Alvarez, changed the whole game, changed the system. Then all of a sudden, we had our tails up. We were running at him. Alvarez was getting the ball. He was running into space. He was chasing back. We were really turning the screw. Do you know what I mean? And then the ball comes in from Foden. Everyone's been saying it. Foden needs to pass to Haaland. Foden dinks it in. Haaland's there with a header. Bang. 2-2. The place goes wild. The City fans are on it then. The atmosphere lifted a level. We could sense it then. We knew. Man City were back here. Tail between our legs at half time. Got the tails up in the air. We're going for it. But like you say, Haaland, I was so frustrated because there's loads of times in the first half where I thought, put that ball across, he's going to be there. And I don't think Pep wants City spamming crosses in the box. I get that. I do get that. But I said to my mate, sometimes we're playing on the edge of the box. If you spam a cross in the box, it gets headed clear. It ends up on the edge of the box anyway. So in my opinion, I'm not Pep. In my opinion, I'd like to see a few more balls going in that area with that kind of striker in there. You know, you've got to be a 50-50 chance he's getting on the end of him. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see that. I'm sure Pep learned a lot yesterday. I think there's a few players, not naming names, that aren't up to speed at the minute that need to pull the finger out. I think they know who they are. I think Pep is well aware of it as well. We got away with one at Newcastle and we got away with one yesterday. But Manchester City don't give up. It's 2-2, Haaland header. You know, we're on it. Then the next goal, you know, some great work in the box, very intricate passing, lays it out to Stones. Stones, he should have smashed it, to be fair. He scuffed it back post. Who's waiting there? Sniffing to tap it in? Erling Braut Haaland. Erling Braut Haaland. Yeah? Bang. 3-2. That's it then. Palace are gone. You know what I mean? They're on their arse. They defended well, but they couldn't keep us out. They couldn't keep us out. And you can't keep this Norwegian out. All them people that were saying, Big Steve, he's not going to take to the Premier League. Big Steve, he's not going to do it in the Premier League. What a load of shit. Yeah. Anyone that knows football and anyone that has got half a brain in footballing world knows that this kid is unbelievable. The size of him, the strength of him, yeah, the presence of him. That is all it needs with him. He's a monster, and he's our monster, yeah. He's the new king of Manchester. Never seen as many Haaland shirts, yeah, mooching about. Barcelona last week, the whole new camp was up. He's a hero. He's a superstar, and we needed him yesterday, yeah. And he pulled us out the shit, yeah. So we're 3-2. We're 3-2. He's got 2 goals at the Etihad. He's loving life. Then all of a sudden, yeah, Gundogan breaks and he looks up. Who does he see? Yeah. Last season when we break, we look up, there's no one there in that 9 position, or someone's 6 yards away and you're passing it and we're 2 or 3 more moves before we get to the edge of the box. He looked up yesterday, exactly like at West Ham, yeah? Exactly like at Newcastle, but in Newcastle, the keeper saved it. If Gundogan puts that ball through, Haaland's pointing to him, put the ball there for me now. He puts the ball through Gundogan, perfect. Watch Haaland, yeah? He takes a look over his shoulder, sees the defender coming, smashes into him, uses him as a cushion, yeah? Takes a touch, boom. 4-2. Erling Braut Haaland, hat-trick at the Etihad. He's off doing his mad fucking woo celebration. The South Stand's gone crazy. We've got a new hero. It's a new hero. But all them people at half-time, in my messages, you all look like dicks. So I messaged you all back last night going, you look like a prick, mate. Don't be messaging me at half-time when City are down. Because they're all United fans. And United have lost 2 games the other week. And I didn't go messaging them because I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, you know, I get it all the time. You know, keep your mouth shut. When we've got Erling Haaland on the pitch, keep it shut till the 90th minute, till you're really, really sure that we've lost points. And then come and spout your nonsense. But I thought he was immense yesterday. I think he's not always going to be involved in the build-up play. I don't think that's his game. I just think he's a predator. I just think we've got to do the donkey work and get it into that box. And if we get that ball to him, anywhere in that box, it's in. It's in. And that's what we're crying out for. So he's got 6 goals in 4 games, yeah? The touches per game, I think he had 8 in each half yesterday. But he doesn't waste anything. He gets it into feet, he lays it off. You know, it must be frustrating for him, but he knows that this team can create chances. He knows that if he does his job and gets in them positions where he needs to be, that this team will find him. And that is the difference with a world-class striker. World-class strikers just know where to be at the right time. And he is. And he's a new hero, man. He's a new hero. He's a City boy. You could tell by the celebrations, he loves it. And, you know, we've made a good start to the Premier League. On the negative side, conceding 2 goals, being 2 down, and then being 3-1 down at Newcastle is not ideal. Against the better teams, you're going to be punished. Without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to be punished. But I think Pep, you know, needs to address it, and I think he will. The last few seasons, we've lost games in the first 2 and 3. And we've had to learn our lesson that way. We haven't lost yet, you know what I mean? We're always getting something out of the games. We're there or thereabouts. At the end of the day, it's a good start. We've got to be happy with it. Other teams around us are dropping points, you know what I mean? We've got a game on Wednesday against Nottingham Forest at home, yeah? We've got Aston Villa away following that. It's a good couple of games to bounce into, you know what I mean? We can get a couple of wins and we're flying. We've just got to keep on going. But yeah, Erling Haaland, hat-trick, amazing. City fans, we've got a new hero. We've got to get behind him. It was good to see Alvarez come on yesterday and get some minutes. I think he's very, very lively. I think he's very raw. Sometimes his touch lets him down a little bit, but I tell you what, he's another one. Give it 10 games. I think the whole team will be up to speed. I think Alvarez will be back in the mix. I think Cole Palmer will be back in the mix. I think Grealish will be back from injury. Phillips will be back from injury. So we'll be looking a lot better than what we are. Conceding the goals we have done the last 2 games is worrying. For any other team, you'd be panicking. But for our team, yeah, we get the job done. Newcastle was a good result. At 3-1 down, if you'd have said to me, Steve, we're going to get a point out of this, I'm snatching your hand off. Yesterday at 2-0 down at half-time, someone says to me, Steve, you can get a point out of this. I'm taking it again. But we didn't. We got the win, thank God. So listen, Blues, it's not doom and gloom. You know, we're not smashing teams 5, 6, 7s. We're not about that. We know a few players aren't quite there. We know there's a change in system. We know there's a change in personnel up front, and we know it needs time. So me, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? I'm happy with it. We're not losing games. We're always managing to get points. Haaland's hit the ground running. He started unbelievable, better than we could imagine. Bernardo Silva's staying, so that's a massive bonus. We've seen him yesterday. Calvin Phillips needs to get fit, get back in the squad, start getting games rotating with Rodri. Young kid Gomez came on yesterday, looked okay. Coming at left back, was very tidy, didn't give the ball away. He could be a useful signing. So overall, Blues, I'm happy. You know, this is my little thought. So I'm hoping to try and do more of these after the games. It gets a bit long when you're doing pre-match than after match. I'd rather give my thoughts after the game and let you know what I thought. I thought the City fans in the South Stand were brilliant again. They kept it going in second half. 2-0 down, you get a kick in the teeth. It's hard to motivate people, but we kept it going. And I'm looking forward to Forest Wednesday night. Nottingham Forest spent a lot of money, a lot of new signings. They're gelling. We've just got to be careful. You know what I mean? Don't go too gung-ho. Patience is the key. You've seen it last 2 games. We've been patient and we've got there in the end. But yeah, I think it's going to be a mad roller coaster season, Blues. I think it's going to be crazy again. But listen, I'm going to try and do a show on a Friday night. We are the South Stand. Please let me know in the comments what you expect from the show. Do you just want me to do it on my own? Do you want me to get guests on? Do you want me to do, get 3 or 4 of us on? Let me know. I'm trying my best to do content. I'm very, very busy at the minute. But a lot of City fans are coming up to me yesterday saying, Steve, get back on it. Let us know. We enjoy listening to you. So as long as you enjoy listening to me, I'll try and do it. But big up to everybody. Please hit the like button. Yeah, share it. The algorithm's going to kill my channel at the minute because I've done nothing. So if you can share it to other City fans, if you can share it on Facebook, Man City groups, things like that, I'd love to get all the City fans on board on my channel. Listen, I'm just a Man City fan like you out there. I just tell you the truth. You know what I mean? My opinion's my opinion, and I stick to it. Don't care if I upset anyone. I don't care if my views are not always the views of the people you think it should be for. But I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm a City fan. And yeah, come on, jump on my channel, and let's make a great channel for City fans, and we'll keep on moving. Big up, everybody. See you at Forest Wednesday night at home. Up the Blues and up the big Nordic meat shield. Erling Haaland, the new king of Manchester. Come on, City.